How's it going? It's DJ Hims here. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon. That way you are notified of all the tips, tricks, and hacks that I release when I do release them. In this video, I am going to reveal to you guys the 4 ways to remain stress-free during your gigs. Alright, so the first way to remain stress-free during your gig is to not compare yourself to other DJs, or don't compare your equipment to other equipment. And I used to fall in those shoes. Before, I used to, when I had a small budget, when I had limited amounts of funds, I didn't buy the high-end stuff. I bought a lot of entry-level stuff. A lot of, like the entry-level American DJ stuff, the entry-level speakers, just all the entry-level stuff. And when I went to a gig and I set up all my stuff, and while I was DJing, I felt like this ashamed, embarrassed, almost like, man, I'm DJing with this, and people are probably watching me like, this crappy DJ, where's his aluminum truss? Where are the moving heads? How come he doesn't have turntables? I used to think that in my head, guys, and that thought alone would just stress me out. And I got to the point now that I'm just like, I really don't care about people's opinions about me. I do, but I don't. And who cares about what equipment you got? If you can rock a party, if you know how to play good music, if you can read a crowd, and the party is popping, I don't care what kind of equipment that DJ has. All I care about is how good of a crowd reader, how good of a DJ he really is. And now today, like, I don't even have aluminum truss. I want to, but I don't even have them. I don't feel like I need them. I have entry-level moving heads. Guys, I'm gonna show you a picture of one of my setups, the setups that I still use. And here's a video too of my setup. Like, I don't have the aluminum truss, all these moving heads. I don't have this big setup. I don't. But this is a setup that gets me $2,500 per gig. So it's all about your skill. How good are you on the mic? How good are you as a DJ? How good are you at reading the crowd and playing good music? Stop comparing yourself or comparing your equipment to other DJs or other DJs' equipment. That's the first step. Tip number 2, guys, I still get nervous. I've been DJing for 10 years and I still get nervous right when I'm about to do the Grand March, especially when it's a Grand March, a big Grand March, and every individual has their own song. That's stressful because there are no rooms. There's no room for mistakes. You can't mess up somebody's name. You can't mess up the song. You can't just stutter. You can't. You gotta do it professionally, flawless, no errors. And who wouldn't get it, stressed out or feeling nervous about that? And I know you guys do out there. I get nervous. So one of the things that I do to calm those butterflies down is take a deep breath, but not just any deep breath. I forgot what video I seen this, but there was a video that explained how police officers, when their adrenaline is through the roof, this is a technique they use to calm themselves down. This is how they calm themselves down. They do a deep breath, 4 in, 4 in, you hold for 4, you release for 4. Guys, just doing that right now, I feel even more calm. And I was already calm. Just doing one gets you calm. I do about like 3 or 4 of these and it helps out a lot. If you're the type of person that gets really nervous, that gets really, you know the feeling. You know what I'm talking about. Try this breathing exercise. Guys, I'm 27. All my life, I used to think, those breathing exercises don't work. That's a lot of BS. That's just something people say. But no, try it out. These breathing exercises work. They work. Just try it out. And if it works for you, come down in the comments, say thank you, or just post something down there that told me that it helped you out. Something else that helps me with my nervousness, with my little butterflies in my stomach, is incantations. Incantations is when you yell, and I yell these at the top of my lungs while I'm driving to the gig. I'm gonna do a small example, and this helps out. This technique that I'm about to show you with the breathing technique, you're gonna be an unstoppable DJ. So the incantation is pretty much you're driving in the car and you just start saying positive, good things about yourself. For example, I'm gonna give you guys a small scale example of what I do in the car. In the car, I really do yell at the top of my lungs. By the time I get to the venue, I feel pumped. I feel great. I'm full of confidence. I'm ready to rock this party. So I'm driving in the car and I just be like, all right, Berto, you got this. You're the best at this. You're confident. Everybody's here to see you. You're gonna be the best DJ in the world. You're gonna knock this wedding out of the park. You're such a strong, confident DJ and MC. You're not nervous. Hell no. Guys, something like that, but I'm screaming it at the top of my lungs. You know what? In order to change your emotions, your state of being nervous, you need to change your physiology. I got this from Tony Robbins, and it worked.
The voice. Now I am the voice. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt.
If you change your physiology, you change the way you're breathing, how you're yelling, By the time you're done, you get this pump, you get this energy, this confidence that I've never felt before, and that helps out a lot. Do the breathing exercise, do the yelling at the top of your lungs while you're driving to the gig, and come back to the comment section and let me know how that worked out for you. Tip number 3, don't take things personal. This is something I struggled with, which now I still struggle with it, but barely any. I barely struggle with this. I used to take things personal. Guys, I used to take it so personal that I went through 3 months of some deep, dark anxiety, depression, BS. You know, it sucked. It's horrible, but I'm managing it. I control it now. I'm handling it way better now, but it's something that you just need to get over. You need to stop taking things personal. And the way that I manage or control, or I barely take things personal now, is you need to be more self-aware. You need to know who you are as a person. And you need to realize that when other people's opinions are other people's opinions. It's okay for other people to have opinion. It's okay. It's okay for you to have an opinion. And just remember that they're just opinions. They're just opinions. If someone pisses you off, they requested a song for some valid, for some valid reason, you didn't play the request. They come back and they ask you for the request. They give you a dirty look, and you probably heard them say, "This DJ sucks." That hurts, right? Don't take it. Why are you taking it personal? If you take it personal, that means that person is right. They called you out. You really suck, and that's it. Don't take it personal. Laugh. Just be like, "He really thinks I suck? Poor guy." Only if he knew. But don't take it personal, guys. Laugh it off. Breathe it off. Yell and say you're a good, confident human being. That's gonna help you out a lot. Don't take things personal. Try it. And it's not gonna overnight. It's not gonna work overnight. You need to meditate. You need to eat healthy. You need to exercise. One of the things, and I'm gonna admit to you guys, because I'm gonna be real. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I stopped smoking weed. I started eating healthy. I went through 3 months of horrible anxiety, depression. But now I overcame it. Now I'm good. I'm exercising. I'm eating healthy. I'm back to making these videos that I love making so much. So guys, don't take things personal. Be self-aware. Know who you are. And just remember, other people's opinions, they're just opinions. All right, and my last tip to remain stress-free is to practice the meditation, practice the breathing techniques, do the incantations. When you're in the car, anytime, don't do it just before a gig, excuse me. Do it, I do the incantation randomly when I'm driving in the car. I'm just like, "Berto, you're the best. You're guys, this is, I read where if you say these things over and over and over, and you say it in a powerful way, like you're yelling, your brain doesn't know if it's real or not, and you start believing these things. And that's really what I think boosted my confidence. And I started reading a lot about how to be self-aware, how to be less depressed, anxiety, all these little tips, tricks, and hacks, like the breathing stuff, this stuff helps. And I'm so happy that I learned it, and I can share it with you guys, because being stressed, suffering from anxiety and depression is the worst. In those 3 months that I was suffering with that, I wasn't gigging, I wasn't promoting. Excuse me. I wasn't doing nothing. It really slowed down my flow of business. So guys, make sure you make this a priority. Top of the list is your mental health. I hope these tips have helped all of you guys out. Don't be stressed out at your wedding, at the gig, at a wedding, at a quince, at the club. Don't be stressed out. I always tell my clients, my number one goal is for you guys to remain stress-free and for me to handle all the stress for you. And how are you gonna handle other people's stress if you're stressed? You know? So be relaxed, be calm, meditate, be a healthy person, have a healthy mind, and be the professional DJ you aspire to be. Guys, if you like this video, please comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon. That way you are notified of all the videos that I release when I do release them. And guys, also go ahead, go to my Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'm releasing a lot of good, valuable content for you, for the DJ community, for all of us to learn to be a better DJ than we were yesterday. My name is DJ Hims. I'll see ya